Welcome, mentors and mentees. Jay Conger and Robert Fulmer pose a question at the start of their work that sets the tone for this room. Succession planning and leadership development, they argue, ought to be two sides of the same coin. So why do so many companies manage them as if they had nothing to do with each other? It is a deceptively simple challenge, and the answer takes us into the heart of how the strongest organizations actually build leaders. The first idea in this room is that great leadership at the top of your organization actually begins in the middle, where your high-potential managers acquire the broad range of skills they need to succeed in more senior roles. You build the strongest leadership bench when you practice succession management, combining succession planning and leadership development into one comprehensive process for finding and grooming future leaders at every level. And that requires what Conger and Fulmer call a talent mindset, making time for in-depth talent assessment, honestly differentiating between strong and weak performers, and giving challenging assignments to inexperienced but high-potential managers. We will work through their guidance carefully. The first principle is to focus on development. Integrate succession planning with leadership development so that you know what skills future leaders will need and how they will actually learn them. Pair classroom training with the all-important work experiences that solve real organizational problems while enhancing budding leaders' general management expertise. The example they use is Bob, a high-potential marketing manager at Eli Lilly. Bob needed more operational experience to qualify for an executive role, so his managers assigned him to a key sales job in Europe, but they didn't let him sink or swim. They surrounded him with strong contributors who would ensure that he succeeded. That is what intentional development looks like. The second principle is to identify linchpin positions, those middle to senior management roles that are essential to your organization's long-term health and that therefore demand a full pipeline of high-potential candidates. The third is to make it transparent, openly telling managers where they stand on the performance and potential ladder and what they need to do to advance. Web-based succession tools, they note, can make this transparency real rather than theoretical. And the fourth is to measure progress regularly. How many important positions have been filled with internal candidates? How many succession plans have 2 or more ready-now candidates? How many of the same employees keep appearing on multiple succession lists, a signal that your pipeline is too thin? To the mentors here, you are the linchpins in someone else's pipeline. Are you developing the next generation in your function and beyond it? To the mentees, are you taking the assignments that build breadth or the ones that just feel safe? As we move into the chat, share the most stretching assignment you have ever been given and tell us who, behind the scenes, made it possible. Welcome to the room.